Hello guys, and welcome to my review of the best action camera you can buy right now, the GoPro HERO7 Black. This is by far the best action camera and the most expensive one I've owned. The main reason I bought this camera is to record from the point of view of the drivers. So from the driver's seat. And I consider this being the best buy, no matter the price. When you choose GoPro, it's like choosing Philips from a halogen for your light bulbs. You get the best quality on the market. This is the package it comes in. I will not bore you with in-depth details. I'm pretty sure there are many out there who talked about them, but you can see them here, the top features. Myself, I purchased it primarily for the 4K 60 FPS footage quality, and they also the 7 Black series, they record in full HD at 240 FPS, so you can have an awesome slow motion recording. Also, it takes pictures of up to 12 megapixels. It is rugged and waterproof, down up to 33 feet or 10 meters. You can also command it by voice, so it has voice command to take photos, to start the recording or to stop the recording. It has a touch screen, 8 times slow motion, even GPS. It records and shoots in HDR, and also it has hyper smooth video recording, so the stabilization on this action camera is incredible. And also you can make live streams with the 7 series, the black one. So this is about it. If you simply want the best, you can get this one. Also, keep in mind, I am a Sony camera user, so I record all my videos for the halogens with a Sony mirrorless camera. But since I will use this action camera with a head strap mount, I could not go for the Sony variant, which records in 4K. Also, I don't know exactly the name, something with 3000 in it, because it has a different shape, and I would have looked way funnier than wearing this GoPro on my head. Let's open the case and see what is inside. I must confess I don't know how to open it, but I guess it's from here, underneath. So you break this blue seal. And let's make sure it doesn't drop or anything like that. Inside, the accessories are really just a few. So this is the battery, you get a data cable, a USB cable, and two of these 3M adhesive mounts. And also the user's manual. And right here we see the 3 steps we have to take in order to take out this mount. So first, lift up the vibration pad, and then press from the side and push further the mount. Let's see. So lift up like this, and yeah, after you lift this up, you can squeeze this side and push it all the way. So yeah, now it's easy. Let's put it again. And it comes in this plastic case. Let's open it up. So in order to open the battery, you need to press this button here and slide it to the left a bit, and then it opens up like this. This is how it looks inside. And also this button here. And now we'll take off and I'll do this screen protector. This is how the screen looks. And here you have the mode button. Let's see if the battery is charged in any way. So it should go in like this. All the way in, and there you need to install the to insert the micro SD card. And now we close the lid. All the way. Let's see if the camera powers up. So we have power. Okay guys, so I've finished applying the protective screen, and you see it right here. It looks really nice. The touch screen is perfectly fine, so there's no issues whatsoever. The camera works flawlessly, and there won't be any scratches on the surface, like this. And also on the sensor, on the camera itself, it looks very nice. And also this kit, protective kit from Dayart, comes with a protective rubber cap, and it looks like this. It's the best $7 I've spent. And now, since the camera is fully charged, let me take you as fast as I can through the settings, through the menu of the settings, and the buttons. So the GoPro HERO7 Black has mainly two buttons. You see this one here, which is the on and off button. So if you want to turn it on or off, you will need to press this button here. And another one on the upper side, which will be for starting and finishing the recording. Also, this GoPro has a fast recording feature. If you press it once from here, as it is shut down, it will turn on and start record right away. Let's turn on the camera. One press here. Three beeps, and you'll have this screen first. Right here. If you touch it once, the menu will disappear. Touch it again, it comes back on. You can see up a camera symbol and two dots on the left and on the right. So you can slide it and choose time lapse, and it enters right away if you let it like that. Video and photo mode. It enters in that mode just by waiting a couple of seconds. Let's get back to the video. And now you have, if you would have saved some recordings or photos on it, you would find them downwards, so sliding from down to up. You see I don't have any right now, so it's no media. And another menu is up, so from slide it up to down, and you see this menu right here. This one lets you to enable the voice command. This one is the beeps of the camera, off, on, like this. This rabbit bunny there is for the quick capture. I will leave it on. And this is the lock screen, so if you have it enabled, when you will rotate the camera, the image will be locked. If not, when you turn it upside down, you see the image will tilt with it. The screen is locked. Right here. Okay, now let's get on with the other menu. Click on Preferences, and here we have the this menu: Connections, General, Voice Control, Touch Display, Regional, Input Output, About, and Reset all the settings. Let's take each of them at once. So, in connections, we have the wireless connection. You can turn it on or off. You can connect the device to the GoPro app on your smartphone, the voice remote, smart remote, or Bluetooth device. You can connect it through here. Next, in the camera info, we have the name of the camera and the password, the Wi-Fi band, 2.4 or 5 gigahertz. So enable the correct Wi-Fi band that your smartphone supports. And finally we have the reset connections. I will click cancel. So this was the connection menu. Next, in general, we have the beep volume. You can put it on high, medium, low, or mute. I will leave it high until I will know the camera well enough. The default mode, you can select video or looping, and many more: video, looping, photo, night, burst, time warp video, time lapse video, photo, and the night lapse photo. It's really amazing. Next, let's see. In auto power off, the camera can shut itself if you don't use it in 5, 15, 30 minutes or never. I selected the 5 minutes. LEDs all on for now. You can turn them all off or turn off only the front LED. The video compression. Here you have either the well-known H264 and the HEVC in order to maximize the compatibility with older devices, or the HEVC for advanced settings. So this, from what I've understood, the HEVC setting is the one which will give you the best quality. And also, if you select it, since it's only that, you will have more recording time on your SD card, no matter the size. If you put the H264 and HEVC, then it will decrease by, let's say, half an hour or 45 minutes for the recording in 4K 50 or 60 FPS. Next, the time, the date. You can select whichever aspect date format you want, and that's about it for the general menu. Next, voice control, off or on. Wake on voice, it's not available. The language, you can select it right here, English US. And the commands. So these are the commands you need to say if you want to have that voice control. GoPro capture, so you have to say GoPro every time. And the commands are capture, start recording, or stop, highlight, take photo, shoot burst, start time lapse. It's really nice. They are all here. Next, After voice control, we have the touch display, landscape lock. You can turn it on or off. The screensaver, 1 minute to maximize the battery life. You have 2 minutes or 3 minutes and never. And the brightness, you can adjust it from here. I've placed it again as low as possible to maximize the battery life. But even on 10% I can see it no problem, at least in indoors. Next, the regional. So this is very important. Why it's important? The GPS is off, the language English, the video format is important. Depending on what country you live in, you will need to select either NTSC or PAL. PAL. If you live in North America, make sure you have the NTSC and also check for your country. In NTSC video format, you'll be able to record in 60 FPS. In PAL, you will be limited, as I am here in Romania, at 50 FPS. No matter the at 50 FPS for the 4K quality, but of course I would like to record in 60 FPS, but since my country is in that 50 FPS area, if I would shoot in 60 FPS or 60 Hz, I would get that screen tearing on the camera, and I really do not want that. So yeah, this is there. Make sure to see which video format you need to select and refresh rate for your country. Regulatory, also some information. So this is for the regional. Make sure it's very important. Input, output, the media. You can select here the output, even either the monitor, the media, or live. Maybe that is for the live streaming. Next we have about. Here you have the GoPro updates and camera info, and the firmware version, and from here you can reset all the settings. You can format the SD card. Make sure to do this thing after you've installed it. In the camera, format it from the camera. It's very easy. You can reset the default settings, camera tips, and factory reset. This was the preferences menu. So this is about it. I know I've said it. I'll do it fast, but yeah, it took a while. Let's unlock the screen. And now, for instance, I will shoot primarily in 4K because this is why I bought this camera. Okay, there we go. So how do we do that? By tapping here. We have the resolution, the video settings, the aspect ratio. You need to have it 16:9 in order to select 4K and 50 or 60 FPS. So since the video format is in PAL and not NTSC, it's limited to 50 FPS, but this will give me a very good quality video and smooth recording. The 2.7K, again, everything is maxed out at 50, 100 without stabilization. and for 1080p we can go up to 200 FPS in PAL mode. In NTSC, of course, it will be 240. And the 720, I'm sure nobody will use it, because that's not why you buy a HERO7 Black. So yeah, 4K, 50 FPS, it has hyper smooth stabilization. Let's get out of the video settings, and to start the recording, press once this button here. It starts to record. And hit it again and it stops the recording. It's as simple as that. To turn off the camera, you need to press for 2 or 3 seconds the on, off and mode button, like this. And that's all. Let's see how it records.